Hi, I'm Nadia Ansary, and I'm a professor in the Department of Psychology. And I'd like to thank you for joining me for a few minutes to hear about some of the ways in which I engage students in teamwork or group work. So, having required group work in nearly all of my classes since 2006, I know that it comes with challenges. So, I've developed a couple of tips and tricks to try to address those challenges head on. So the teamwork I'm talking about relates to my research methods, lecture, and lab, in which students have to work on a research project for the entire semester, and they really are wedded to their teams for the whole semester. So how do I get students engaged and buying in to contributing to their groups? First, I mentioned teamwork on my syllabus in the first course module. And in the instructor intro, I also have its own unique module where students get introduced to their teammates. I do this because it sets up the importance or centrality of the group work for student success. So in these various places, I talk about why it's important for students, why it's important to insist on group work in a course. So for me, I communicate to students that their ability to work collaboratively in teams is a valued skill. Employers desire this skill, and yet oftentimes the research from employers sort of comes to the same conclusion that college graduates often lack this competence. So it's very important to me that students come out of college ready for employment. So I push students to work in teams. I tell them that there's a lot that they can learn through working with their classmates. Another element that I include is that there's a peer review process for group assignments so that students know that their peers are going to evaluate their level of and quality of contribution. I set up, as I said, I set up a specific module introducing students to their teams. I'd like to share that with you on my Canvas site. So it's not a big module, nothing, extraordinary, but here I introduce group work. I try to keep my pages engaging with photos that are, sort of professional and let students know that I'm expecting a high level of engagement from them. I also have a page where team membership is outlined. So who's on team one, when is their Zoom meeting, how to access the Zoom link. So this is all included there for the teams. I also have a student agreement where students sign and upload their signature to the agreement in which they agree to work respectfully with each other, to handle a fair share of the group work, to submit assignments in a timely fashion, and to attend required meetings, etc. So I think this is a great way to have students buy in from the beginning and know what the expectation is in terms of the group work. I also tell them they must prioritize the group work over their own individual work because they are responsible to their teammates. Last, I have required team meetings, and in those team meetings, we kind of look at where we've been, where we're going, and if there are any conflicts. So we discuss feedback on the last assignment, strategies for optimizing their work on the next assignment, whether they have a group leader for that assignment, and I ask them to rotate the group leaders for each of the assignments. And then last, we talk about if there are any problems in the team. So I hope these tips have been helpful. I can't say that it's a perfectly oiled machine, but I do continuously reflect on and think about ways of improving teamwork. And I hope this information was helpful to you. Thanks so much.